My name is Jonathan Meeks. This is Communications 101, and this is my third speech, my informative speech. Once again, my name is Jonathan, and I'm here to inform you about the job of a nurse anesthesiologist. The reason I'm choosing this topic is because someday I'd like to become a nurse anesthesiologist. From what I understand, it is a hard and long journey in order to become a nurse anesthesiologist. It requires a lot of your time and a huge amount of dedication, and this has to be something that you actually really want to do in order for you to be successful in this field. First, I want to talk about the education requirements and all that you need to do in order to become a nurse anesthesiologist. First, you'll have to go to school for about 4 years and get your bachelor's degree in nursing, and that can take about 4 to 5 years to do. After you get your bachelor's degree, you need to seek employment in like a hospital as a critical care nurse for about 1 to 2 years. It is required by most schools that you have at least 1 to 2 years of experience as a critical care nurse before you can actually apply to a nurse anesthesiologist program. And that from your bachelor's degree all the way up into that 1 to 2 years of experience, that's about 4 years of your time already. So like I said, you have to be dedicated and make sure that's something that you really want to do. But once you get the experience, you can actually apply to a nurse anesthesiologist program. Most of the programs, they take about 2 to 3 years to complete, and they're not offered in every state, so you might have to relocate in order to join the program. But nurse anesthesiologists, they can practice in all 50 states. The programs are just not offered in all the states, so you could work pretty much anywhere after you finish the program. But after you finish the program, you'll have your master's degree, and but it doesn't end there, because you have to take a state test, and after you take that state test, then you're actually allowed to practice anesthesia. So once you pass your exam, you can practice your anesthesia. And most anesthesiologists, they either work independently, like an independent practitioner, or under the supervision of a physician. And the opportunities are endless for a nurse anesthesiologist. They pretty much do the same thing as actual anesthesiologists. They have to perform pre-surgery assessments, educate their patients and their patients' families about the effects of anesthesia. They also administer anesthesias and maintain the appropriate levels of anesthesia during surgery. As a nurse anesthesiologist, you can work in a variety of different places. You can work in hospitals, community hospitals, dental offices, outpatient surgery centers, and plenty of other places. Pretty much anywhere there's a nurse needed and like a medical team, a nurse anesthesiologist is very important. Their job is very serious, and it takes a lot of skill and practice. So with that being said, nurse anesthesiologists can start off making about $90,000 a year, and with a few years of experience, they can range from between $90,000 to $150,000 a year. So it's a very rewarding career, and if it's something you like to do, then go for it. It's my speech.